Hello again. It's me, Dean, with Dean's Space, a place I spend a lot of my time. Okay, today I'm cooking cheeseburger pie. I fixed this back in 2018 was the last time I cooked this. And I'm gonna show you all your ingredients here in just a minute. Okay, I'm showing you all the ingredients for what I'm cooking today, which is a cheeseburger pie. Sounds really good. Okay, there's my baking pan. Right here I have mixed vegetables. That's a 12-ounce frozen mixed vegetables. They'll stay in the freezer till I need them. There's 2 cups of milk. That's regular whole milk. 4 eggs. Here we have 2 cups, approximately, a little more than 2 cups, of shredded cheddar cheese. Now this is actually smoked cheddar cheese, but I showed you this as an example. This is an 8-ounce container, a block of medium cheddar. This is actually medium cheddar, but this is smoked. But I wanted to show you this is an 8-ounce block, and I got a little over 2 cups of shredded. Okay, there's my mixing bowl here. Back here, I've got Pioneer baking mix. I have a full medium onion diced up real small. Here I have just about a little over a pound of hamburger meat. That is ground chuck. Best I can use. That's all I ever use, hardly. Okay, I'm gonna go back and let you see it again. All right, we're fixing to start cooking. There you go. Now you saw all the ingredients. Okay. What I'm gonna do now is we're gonna start off cooking our onions and our hamburger meat in a little bit of olive oil. So let's get started, okay? All right, we're gonna look right over here. There's the frying pan. You'll see I've got it sitting on top of my trusty PIC. That is a precision induction. And what we're going to do here is we're going to grab just a little bit of olive oil. I like olive oil. You get just a little bit of olive oil. It don't have to be much. It's just enough to keep anything from sticking. I'm letting that cook, and then I'm going to throw my onions in there. It's going to be my first thing to put in. I want a little bit of flavor down in that olive oil, so that the onion flavor blends with my meat. I'm fixing to start cooking my meat in a few minutes. Okay, which I use wooden when I'm cooking, wooden spatula. Actually, if you look at this and notice, that's actually a spaghetti spoon. If you was using this to make spaghetti, that's exactly what you want to make for the first servings of your spaghetti. That's enough for 1 full meal. And if you have a big folks eating and you want to, you use 2 of those, okay? But anyway, that's just a thought. All right, I'm running that up. We're gonna go and okay, as you'll see, I'm not burning them, and I'm not actually gonna saute them all the way. All I'm going to do here, a little bit of steam off them, get some flavor down in the olive oil. I've gotten the onions right where I want them. I showed you that in the video. Now I'm gonna put my hamburger meat in. Okay, and I'm gonna turn up the medium high. I'm gonna bring it down to 375. Cut up my meat. All right, I turned my heat back down to 350. I've got my hamburger and my onions cooking. While that's cooking, I'm going to go over here and we're going to mix up our dry ingredients that will be added, well, wet and dry ingredients. It's going to be added to that in a few minutes, okay? So let's come on over here with me. I'll keep that stirred while we're working. And the next thing we're going to add in is our powder mix. This is our Pioneer. Just same, kind of like Bisquick, but has better flavor to me. Okay. I'm going to put that in there. All right. The next thing we'll put in is milk and eggs. We'll put our milk in. We're going to put our 4 eggs. The one thing I didn't show you on my was Dean's Space season off. I make this. But we're gonna put 1 tablespoon All right, one thing I've learned when you're cooking hamburger meat, especially ground chuck, don't cook all the pink out of it. Leave a little bit, especially if you're going to cook it in the oven. I'm going to be cooking at 400 degrees, which means it's going to finish cooking, okay? So that means I don't have to dry it out before I put it in the bowl. So, all right, so we're going to cut our heat off. We're going to stir it a little bit more, and then we're going to put it in our pan, okay? Okay, I'm fixing to bring it over and dump it into my pan. Now, had I been using anything but ground chuck, I'd have a quarter to half a cup of grease to pour off of it. So I actually get better tasting meat and I get less grease whenever I use the ground chuck. Okay, we're gonna spread this out across here. Now, I sprayed my pan. Oh, let's see, yeah, you can see me, good, okay. I sprayed my pan down with a pound. Actually, I use the real pound, try to, when they have it. Y'all know how Walmart is. Sometimes they got everything you want, sometimes they don't, but most of the time, if I can get it, I'm gonna get the regular pound. Okay, I'm gonna spread it out real good. All right. Now I'm gonna take my mix here. Okay, we're gonna pour that all over this. I want all of that flavor stuff out of there. Get all of that out of there. All right, that's good. Now what I'm gonna do is, okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna put the vegetables in here, which I want to get them as even as I can. So I'm gonna put them in my hand first. Okay, and we'll spread them out. The next thing we're gonna do is we're going to now we're going to go over it again with our cheese. Or not again, we're going to go over it with our cheese. Now we're going to put this in the oven and we're going to set it for about 10 minutes. Okay, because we know the hamburger's already cooked. So what we're doing now is we want to cook our liquid, and we want it to be to where when we test it with a knife, it'll come out dry. Okay? But that's where we want to stop at. We're going to pull it out of the oven as soon as we get to that point, okay? So we're going to set it for 10 minutes, and we're going to try there. This is before I go into the oven. Take a good look at it. Woo, it looks good. It smells even better up here. We're fixing to take it out of the oven. See what it looks like. It's been 10 minutes. Quite done.
10 minutes later.
All right, it's not quite done. Watch. You'll see what I'm talking about. See the top moving? All right, let's put it back. That looks like about 10 minutes. So we're going to put it back in for another 10 minutes.
I'll add in my opinion, rave while we wait another 10 minutes.
What you'll see right here is my favorite seasoning. Tabasco original sauce. They make it down in Avery Island, Louisiana. And this is my question. How Tabasco was being made back in the 1800s. How it managed not to be Louisiana hot sauce, I don't know. But Mr. McElhenney, which is the man who invented this and built the company, apparently he didn't want to be called that. So, to me, that is Louisiana's #1 hot sauce. I'll eat any of it, don't get me wrong. I like Tabasco the best. I use Louisiana hot sauce, Pandera. I use all of them at one time or another, depending on what I got and don't got. The only thing I don't use is any of the green sauce. Green peppers, made out of green jalapenos and green chilies, to me don't taste good. Okay, I want that red pepper flavor. Even on bell pepper, when I'm cooking with bell pepper, I use red bell pepper because it's sweeter. Poblano peppers, when I eat, I'll stuff green poblano peppers, but if I'm going to cook with poblanos, I'm going to find red ones. There's several other types out there, and they're all chilies, okay? They're all in the chili family. So, you don't have to stick by what a recipe says. You don't have to stick with mine. If you want something in there, another kind of pepper, or you want another kind of hot sauce, use it. It's your cooking. Enjoy yourself. I do. Anyway, we like about 6 minutes, so I'll be back in a little bit. All right, been another 3 minutes. Here we go again. All right, that's nothing on that fork, on that knife, but melted cheese and butter, okay, or cheese. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit more Fiesta mixed cheese on top of it, because you can't ever have too much cheese. And then I'm gonna put it back in there just long enough for that to melt, and we're gonna take it back out. Be right back. Now, the Fiesta cheese was not on my list of ingredients because I didn't decide to do that until the very end. See, you can change it and do whatever you want to with it. I'm gonna put in just long enough to melt that, which is gonna be about 2 minutes. All right, we got it back in there for 2 minutes. Okay. All right, there it is, finished. All right, you see me pulling it out of the oven. Now, what I'm fixing to do at this point, what I'm gonna do now is it's 5:14. My wife won't be home till about 6, so that's about 45 minutes from now. So I'm gonna cut the oven off, and I'm gonna leave this in the oven, but I'm gonna cover it with aluminum foil. Why would I do that? The reason I would do that is because that keeps the heat in, lets it continue to stay melted and all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna put some aluminum foil on top of it, and you can watch me if you want to as I do it. Maybe I'm not. Don't matter how I use that, I ain't gonna have enough, okay? So what we're gonna do is throw that in the garbage can. Let's see what else I got. Oh, I see something way down there. Okay. All right, I did have enough, but I have to open up a new box. Have you ever noticed, I'm not even gonna leave you. I'm gonna stay here with you while I open this easy open tab. See that right there? It says easy open tab. Yeah, or it should say break thumbnail here. That is probably one of the easiest ones I've ever had. That one didn't fall apart on me. All right, let's spin this around, see if we can find the end of the aluminum foil. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna pull out enough here. That ought to be enough. Okay, I'm gonna cut that off. We're gonna lay this in here. Now watch yourself on here, but that pan's hot. Okay? So we're gonna cover that up. Remember, I got my stove already turned off. Got the oven that's turned off. So I'm gonna just set this back in so it stays warm. I'm not gonna keep it super tight because I do want the steam to go ahead and come off of it if it wants to. Yeah, I'm gonna slide that back up in there, but I'm not gonna close that door all the way. Okay? Maybe then I will. Okay? Anyway, I'm gonna close the door all the way. There we go. We got it all put back in the stove. And I'll be back when I got my plate fixed. We're gonna serve this with a side of whatever kind of salad my wife wants. I like salad. It can be green salad, any kind of salad. We're fixing to cut the cheeseburger pie and serve it. All right, you wanna watch? Hang on. Okay, here goes Mama. Mama Sharon cutting the pie. Okay, she ever gonna get it out? I don't know. She's trying real hard. All right, okay. I'm gonna let her, she's gonna taste it for me and make sure it tastes good. It all tastes good to me. I don't care what I cook. It always tastes good when I cook it. But they have a tendency to say otherwise, so. Anyway, all right, that's gonna be mine. It's got the mostest on it. There it is right there. Look at that. Woo, that's good. Let's see. Let me turn around this way. Let's see what it looks like in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, I'm waiting for the verdict now. Is she gonna come over here and say that? Or is she gonna say, "Ooh, my goodness, that sure tastes good"? Okay, Ma, you the guinea pig on this one.
I guess
Look
so,
at
but
the
I'm
cheese.
picky.
Look at the cheese. Look at the cheese. Here we go. I'm gonna follow it right up to her mouth. There it is.
Okay.
Good? Great?
Not great, but good.
Good? That'll work. All right. So you say it's good? All right. Tabitha, you gonna
Good.
try it? I'll put you in there eating it too.
What is it?
It's got vegetables in it and cheese and hamburger meat. Remind me of a dog looking at a bone. My goodness.
That's good.
All right. Okay. Well.
That's good.
Okay. We'll try it on the expert. See what he has to say. Oh, is it good? Well, that old tail wagging too tells me all about it. All right. Thank you, buddy. You good boy. Well, I guess that does it for my cheeseburger casserole video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do. In fact, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making and eating it. And if you want to try it, I'm going to put the recipe down there in the bottom of the description page. But if you want to try it, man, it was good. Anyhow, if you like what I'm doing and you like what I'm doing, how about go ahead and subscribe with me? Send me a thumbs up, whatever. I appreciate whatever you do. And but I am trying to raise my numbers, so if you don't mind, if you like what I'm doing, give me a subscribe. All right, well, I'm going to go away and leave you alone again. God bless you. We appreciate all you do, and we appreciate you coming by to see us. As far as I'm concerned, I'm out of here. Before ending this video, I want to take a moment and thank all of our heroes. All of our armed forces out there protecting our country and helping to keep it free. To the veterans of this great nation, I say thank you. May God bless you and your families for the sacrifices you made for us. To our military who have passed on, I want to thank your families in remembrance of you and your service. We also want to thank those other heroes out there risking their lives daily, helping to keep us safe and protected. That would be our EMTs, firefighters, and law enforcement. Thank all of you for loaning us your heroes for a time. May God bless and keep you on your life's journey.